Because most likely you'll stumble on Frog's Domain, but you could just as easily do this whole zone and be very, very lost with what is an intended path and what is a sequence break. I'm not going to bother you, because you can't see me. Oh, you saw me. We're just gonna peace out, my guy. Was nice knowing you. You don't know how to climb a ladder. I also apparently don't know how to climb a ladder because I just rolled on into one. That jabroni, however, is going to want a taste of my sword. You got a little bit of health, you know? You also have the most disgusting death noises. Now, they don't drop magic. But just note that those guys are not, in fact, magical. The stairs are broken over there, so no sense going back that way. Clearly, I want to go to Frogman's Domain to get our next green thingy, and then continue to explore the overworld. Okay. I just got some frogs chilling in a hot tub. It's fine. It's fine. Make the frog soup. Make a little bit of dude soup over here. We're all good. You guys actually hurt. I kind of want. Oh, we got a big guy. We got a big guy with a grabby tongue. Gotta love a grabby tongue. Dang, you do all the damage. All the damage. It's pretty rude. Ooh. I do want the orb. I'm just... No Josh, and I want the orb. And I want that treasure chest. But I can't go... Oh, there's an acolyte down here. Talking to the frogmen. Around their creepy orb altar. That has lore implications that I'm not entirely comfortable with. Ah, yes. The assassin's dagger that's just sitting there on the table for us to take. That would be such a great thing that I would like to be able to have a sword upgrade at this point in the game. Maybe like it's a little bit faster swinging, but less damage. Although no, we do see them doing a fair amount of damage to me with it. But I can't take that weapon. Tunic Man won't take an assassin's dagger. They've got them on the wall here. And of course, they also have a little secret hidey side passage, but nope, nope. I have a real feeling this is a vestigial like aspect of the game, that they were going to have another weapon for you to use and they just don't let you. I'm not grumpy, you're grumpy. You're upset at missing out there. Now you walk around, and I just get your butt and stun you. Never even get a hit off on me. Also, they have pierced their tongue with a grabby hook. Not that their tongue is like forked or hooked. No. Now, thankfully, the hook attack does not do you damage. It just snags you, brings you closer to them into melee range, which is where I want to be. So, like, thanks, I guess. Yeah, it's... Ooh, the big spins I could do without, my guy, but, you know, nice try. I'm also not entirely sure why Frog's Domain has these, like, branching paths that you can go down, because... Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I know why Frog's Domain has these branching paths that you can go down. It's so that you can, like, bypass a lot of these fights. But also, you kind of need to do all of these fights in a path. Like, there's not really a good way to clear it out. I don't want to upset the slorms just yet. I want to pop that grate. So I did need to come by here to open that grating. That was a for sure thing that had to happen. And then, if I can, this guy's got a shield. Can we not? Can we not with this? I would like to... There. Got you, got you, got you. Ow. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna lure you into the Slorm cage, and then life's gonna be real bad for all of us. Now, thankfully, with my shield up, I took very little damage there. Which is disgusting that that's how easy that was. I guess I could have got both of them in there and then ticked off the Slorms. But, already didn't do that. Sorry, Kermit. Kermit came out there for a minute. It was a weird Kermit, but it was like Kermit with a Q. It was a Quermit. And then yeah, you could again just come out the back way here for some reason. Instead of going through the front, you could come around back here, but those guys would still be guarding this area, so I don't know, man. I just don't know. And that is actually the end of Frog's Domain. It's a very short dungeon compared to the other one. And the golden gates are already opened. And of course, green thing's already stolen because the text just literally says stolen to the top of the sky. So like, yeah, no duh. We need to go get to the librarian, who is in the cathedral, which is up there. And we're down here. And there's the monolith. So this is the bridge. There's a reason to do the outside bit. But coming down here does have its uses. Because again, I want that orb. Thankfully, we didn't have to fight whatever this was, which there are dead bodies of it all over the place up top. You can assume that this was the guardian of the green door. We have opened a shortcut to go back if need be, but I already don't need to do that. Well, other than getting a little bit more attack, I know a little bit more of get a little bit more of everything. Oh, I kind of, but what if I treated myself? Oh. I missed that chest over there. How could I have missed that chest over there? Because I didn't go in through here. The obvious place I needed to. Yeah, it's just 3 bombs. But yes, don't mind if I do. I can get offense, defense, health. Ew. I'm gonna up my offense and up my defense and hope that my health carries it just fine. Health and magic are gonna be a little expensive. Why am I hurting for money so much right now? I guess I just haven't been killing as many things. Because I haven't been dying as much. Because I haven't died, period, yet. We don't see what happens when you're dead. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. All right. Moving on, because again, the map shows that clearly there is more to the Frog's Domain that we haven't explored behind this broken wall. I can get this guy, no problem. There. And then we just leave all these little slorms alone, right? I mean, I guess technically I could use them to fill up on magic, which would just be cruel and heartless. Can I have some magic, please? There's not as much magic as I'd hoped. But it's enough, it'll do. It will do in theory. And we can bring the bridge back across. Wait, where does this bridge actually go? Because I haven't seen the other side of that bridge. Oh, would you look at that? It brings us back to Mom. We didn't actually need all that magic anyways. We could have just refilled it immediately, no problem. That is actually clued on the map, by the way. Like, you can see that these areas are connected. Now I know what you're saying. And yes. No. Can I have you? Thank you. Yeah, now you're dead. Whoop! You brought me where you didn't want me. We just shoot things from a distance and hope it all works out. Do crowd damage, crowd control. And bye. That was a spray and pray approach if I ever did see one, and I don't mind that it was used in that manner. Yes, please, if I could have the best item in the game, the one that you basically want to beeline to immediately. Oh yeah, by the way, if we hadn't got grabbed down there, we couldn't go back up. So we are trapped in here. Ah, yes, a hook shot. Because you basically always need a hook shot in a Zelda game. Could you imagine if there was a Zelda game that came out that was all about like traversal and exploration and making your own path and all that nonsense? Oh, you can also hook shot to those guys, because you'll notice when they explode, they leave behind these tuning forks, which look very hook shotable, and I mean also they were selectable. See, it's just that easy. Can you imagine if a Zelda game came out that was all about like exploration and traversal and like really incentivized that kind of gameplay, and then it just didn't give you a hook shot? How absolutely insane that would be. Or if it got a sequel and they still didn't put a hook shot in, but gave you a whole new set of tools that was even more convoluted for its traversal options, that'd just be ridiculous. Why would that be a thing? The hook shot, the most iconic item in Zelda outside of like a candle, you know? I'm going on a bit of a rant to stall for time, as I don't actually progress up the way that I was supposed to go, but instead double back check in here to get the last two things. So yes, hook shot. It's basically what you want to beeline to when you are trying to sequence break this game, because it allows for some wackadoo nonsense. It lets you pull some shenanigans. Yes, I'm going to actually rest here at Mom. Might as well. Oh. I could kill some guys and get this. But I'm not gonna do any grinding. I thought about it. You guys, I thought about it for a hot minute. Like, ooh, I should grind on some of these frogmen. Grinding on frogmen would definitely get you there, but not going to. We're gonna try and do this clean. Also, hook shot, big long range, like you wouldn't believe. It just kind of lets you go. Now you can also snag, well, I'll show you here actually, because we're going here. It also lets you snag enemies. Just drop them down a pit. Don't like your guy? Drop him down a pit. Now it does cost magic to snag enemies. Snagging objects, totally free. No issues there. And hey, I didn't even need to come up here the first time round, but I did just for you, to show it off, because I'm such a nice guy. And now that we have the actual best item in the game, the traversal item to end all traversal items, and this is how we get across pits that are just a little ways out of reach, we can continue. And also make sure that Slorm dies, please and thank you. Died in one hit, I might add. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's the last key that we're ever gonna use in the game. I can't think of another one. Ah, crabs. Yeah, I hate to see it. Now, did we need to go into there? I mean, yeah, if we wanted to continue around on the beach. Oh, and this should give us a full new drink. Not that I've ever gotten close to running out of drink yet, because I'm just super pro at this game. And playing on easy mode. We didn't even need to spend that key, because this back way has been here the entire time. Spending that key is required if you want the drink bottle piece, though. Where did you come from, little guy? Oh, you guys came from there. You're just trying to follow me this entire time, and I've not let you. Because I'm rude. Oh, would you look at that? These bushes are all pointy and sticking up like that. Kind of like that exploding slurm guy who was being sneaky on us and had his, like, beak claw thingies. Where is this pointing all in here? Ah, and when I lit up one of our, I lit up the monolith up there, it lit up one of these statues, these praying statues. Okay, all right. Whoa, big crab. Giant enemy crab. Giant enemy dead. One of these pipes is leaking. Oh, look at that. I don't know if I knew that ladder was there. See, look, they look just like a bush. Boom. I don't want to get too close to those explosions. Something tells me they're not great. I don't know if I knew that ladder was there. I see you on the wall there. I know what's gonna happen when I press this button. Oh, and it's gonna show me when I do this that a statue's eyes light up. I'm gonna zoom out here. Yeah, look at that. They just light up there. Huh. All right, come on. See, and now that I have gum, I am no longer afraid of those wall guys. I don't know why they give you the ice shard thing before you get gun. The ice shard actually, I guess it is more situationally useful. It is overpowered for bosses, whereas gun is just more all-round useful. But I would prefer gun 9 times out of 10 as like the starting weapon. But hard to get gun early. Can I not actually get over there? Wow, really? That's rude. Learn to swim, little fox guy. I wish Tunic would just swim. No. Oh. Ah, that time we crab juggled correctly. Crab juggling is an art, and you gotta get good at it. Thankfully, I am getting plenty of money still. I hate these birds. These birds that are snacking on slorms. They're the birds that dodge, mind you. Now, if you just circle strafe, the birds really also can't do a whole lot to you. Circle strafing is the way. Oh, do you think their eyes are glowing purple because they were snacking on that, like, rotten slorm there? I also realized I could have blown that up, but didn't. Notice I'm standing in the rotten slorm. Pay attention to that. It is important to note. And then if we come around the back, haha, we can get in here. Notice how I have not had to use my grappling hook to continue on around this way. The grappling hook is not required yet. We've got 2 out of the 4, and I think we actually got 2 and 4.